So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Broken arm! Broken arm! Broken arm!
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now! She spit in my face!
I'm not sure where today's video takes us, but it's a fabulous and interesting story on what not to do when you're stopped by the police. By the way, I want to thank the Frauditor Troll channel for passing this video along to me. I'll leave the link to their channel in my description box so you can enjoy their channel as well. No doubt about that. But this lady is stopped because she has a license plate that says, not for hire. Wow, not for hire. That is something. Private vehicle. No license necessary. That's going to get the attention of the police every single time. But not to worry. The vehicle, car, is towed away. Enjoy!
Under the livestock law, we're allowed to take the vehicle.
That's not a law, sir.
It is not, ma'am?
No.
And at what point, how did you determine that it's not a law?
Livestock is a program, correct?
Okay. And it's a legal tool for us to seize vehicles that aren't registered from license, from...
This is a car. This is not a vehicle.
Okay.
Now that's interesting that this lady would refer to it as a car and not a vehicle. I wonder what that thing is that you carry around in the glove box that says vehicle registration on it. I guess that's just one of those oddities in life that we'll never know for sure. My goodness, I'm so confused on these things. But I always learn something when I watch sovereign citizens / Moorish people. Yes, let's watch and learn.
I'm traveling.
I have a car is not a vehicle?
No, it's not. It's two different terms. One is a legal term that you guys use when you're trying to do this.
Well, here's it, ma'am. Whatever arguments you have, you determine with a judge.
I'm not signing anything.
You don't have to sign
anything. I'm not consenting to anything either. You're violating my natural rights.
Oh, national rights. Well, I don't think that has anything to do with civil rights. And I'm fairly certain it doesn't have anything to do with constitutional rights. So this must be one of those Moorish nation things. I don't understand the Moorish nation. They have similar beliefs to the Savcits, but they're not exactly the same. Of course, none of them like government. Now, I can agree with that to some extent. Government intrusion upon our daily life is a bit much right now, so I can certainly agree with that. However, I do hold a driver's license. I do have insurance on my vehicle, and it is registered. So in that respect, I guess you would call me a bootlicker? I don't know. I'm so confused by all these terms, but let's carry on some more.
Okay, well, it's something you'll have to take up with a judge, ma'am.
No, it's not.
Just let him...
No, I don't have to consent to anything.
Well, we're not asking you to consent to anything.
You are, because I'm under duress. You all have guns. I'm outnumbered. You have your lights flashing. You're trying to force me into a contract to sign a piece of paper so that he could take my car away. I'm not signing anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. You don't have to sign anything.
I didn't break any laws.
Oh my goodness. You notice how fast that woman talks? She spewed out quite a bit of information there in 20 seconds. Let's see if I can cover it all. Well, she was talking about traveling. All right, well, it's a well-known fact that sovereign citizens and Moorish citizens do not drive. No, they're not drivers. They're not drivers. They're travelers. And remember, travelers have a right to go from point A to point B freely upon the land. Right. And then she talked about she did not consent. Oh, that's a very popular term among soft-sits and Moorish citizens. They don't consent to anything. And now she's going to talk about everybody has a gun. Well, they're police officers. They're law enforcement officers. And in America, law enforcement officers carry weapons. And they're trying to keep the peace. But I don't suspect this woman wants to keep the peace at all. No.
We're gonna ask.
And I asked for you guys' delegation of authority orders. You have yet to produce it.
Ma'am, we're gonna ask you to exit the vehicle, please.
Can you please produce your delegation of authority order?
Just exit the vehicle.
This is not a vehicle, Nazir. It's a car.
Ma'am, would you mind exiting your vehicle, please?
Why?
Oh my goodness, look at the expression on her face when she tells the passenger, this is not a vehicle, this is a car. Oh, she's adamant about that, isn't she? Of course, now the officer has just requested that she exit the vehicle. I don't think she's going to exit the vehicle willingly. Does anybody out there have any thoughts on this? Well, I tell you something. If you would just put a license plate on the car that doesn't say not for hire, sovereign citizen, and all that other nonsense, you wouldn't have been stopped in the first place. But you're too stupid to do all that. The few dollars that you save by not registering the car is not worth it in the long run, because now you will be walking, taking the bus, or getting a ride from your neighbor.
Get out the car.
Nazir, shut up.
Lifestyle program, as you so said, we have the legal authority to take this vehicle. So whether you consider it a program,
But I have to consent.
No,
I do not consent.
The state gives us the authority, ma'am.
The state has to be here to take my car.
The state
is a private corporation.
Just remain calm, ma'am, and do not consent. You don't have to give in to the corporation, because the corporation is, well, let's see, a corporation, that's something like Amazon or General Motors. Corporation, that doesn't have anything to do with the police. Gee, I'm confused again. Well, do not consent because you're under duress. Remember, duress. Let's see, how is she under duress? Well, I'm not sure about that either, but you keep on talking, because the more you talk, the less he will listen.
The state is not a private corporation.
Yes, it is.
It is a
in law, it is, sir.
Okay, well listen, all of this you could discuss with a judge at any point down
Why
the
do
line.
I need to discuss it with a judge? I'm serious.
Well,
I'm just asking questions.
Because you're talking about legal terms and you're talking about specifics.
You're trying to force me into a contract and take my property.
Ma'am.
Pardon me, ma'am, but whatever you do, don't you dare sign a contract with the corporation, because once you sign a contract with the corporation, you're liable. Let's see, what would you be liable for? Well, I'm not sure, but you'll be liable. You'll regret it to your dying day if you sign a contract with the corporation. Now keep a stiff upper lip and don't take any nonsense from this man.
When you sign for a driver's license, you voluntarily enter into a contract with the Commonwealth.
Okay, so what
you already,
gives...
Miss, you already entered into the agreement that you will be bound by the driver's code and all laws that refer to vehicles or cars or whatever term you want to use, ma'am.
That's not true.
Again, that's something you discuss with an attorney and a judge.
Pardon me, officer, but if I may interject here for a moment, this young lady does not want to consult an attorney nor a judge. She wants to hold court right here on the side of the road, as all soft-sits and Moorish citizens do. Now, if you can get with the program and let this lady go, she promises never to do this again, at least until the next time she doesn't feel like obeying the law. So if you could please see your way fit to let her go, everything will be perfect. Thank you so much, officer.
I have to sign my signature for you to take my car.
You could refuse to sign. You're allowed to refuse to sign.
I do not consent to anything.
But again, we're not making you sign. You can.
You have to sign it in order for me to for you guys to take it.
You can refuse
You're
to sign.
You're forcing me into a contract.
No, I'm not.
You are attempting to.
You can refuse to sign.
Come on, officer, stop threatening this woman. She's already under duress. I'm not sure from what, but she said she's under duress, and you're not being a nice person right now. Why do you want to take her car? Oh, well, wait a minute. You said it's a vehicle. She said it's a car. See, I'm still confused about this. I'm going to have to study Black's Law Dictionary and figure this out.
I refuse to consent. I don't consent.
You can refuse to sign. Okay? So
I do not consent. I asked for your delegation of authority order.
So I'm going to ask you to please exit the vehicle,
Do you have a delegation of authority
Please
order?
exit the vehicle.
What law have I broken, sir?
Just exit the vehicle.
Yes.
Are you going to cooperate?
Go.
Nazir, stop.
Nazir, can you stop?
You have a license?
Well, from what I can gather, she had no proper license plate. She had one like this. Well, that will never do. And now she doesn't have a driver's license. Oh, dearie me. No driver's license, no license plate. That most likely means no registration and no insurance either. Oh, she's just out there driving around, having a good old time, not being responsible at all. How lovely. Ooh, that would save a lot of money if we could do that, wouldn't it?
So you're choosing not to cooperate with us?
I'm asking you, why do I need to exit the vehicle? Can you answer that for me?
If you exit the vehicle, I'll do my best to answer any question.
Okay, so if I exit the vehicle, you're going to force me into a contract and take my car?
I am not forcing you into a contract.
You're attempting to.
No, I'm not.
I feel threatened. You have a gun.
Why are you feeling threatened?
Because look how you're standing there.
The poor lass feels threatened because the officer has a gun. Well, I think I stated earlier that here in America, officers carry weapons such as guns. So I don't understand what her problem is. Perhaps she wants a concealed carry permit. I don't know. Well, at any rate, you know the car is going to be towed. Let's just go ahead and get this over with.
Ask your question, ma'am. When you need help, who do you call?
Not you. I don't call the police.
Who do you call?
I don't call the police.
Moments later.
No delegation of authority order produced.
Well, there you have it, folks. Stupid is as stupid does. Why you would drive around town with a license plate like this one is beyond my comprehension. But it will get the attention of the police every single time. No driver's license or insurance required. Wow, that's a novel idea, isn't it? We would save a lot of money. But then I don't know who would pay for our cars and trucks once they're damaged by idiots who can't drive. Oh my goodness, the roads would be a bloody mess indeed. But not to worry, the Moors and the Sovsits have it all figured out, and we just need to understand them. They're misunderstood people. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did so many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me.
Yo, you're racist.
Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.